Thanks, Jalen. It is cold outside, but it is toasty in here because it is time for swimming season. And we got to see a more personal side of Devin as he told us what his 5 favorite tattoos represent. So here are some things that are 10 meters. An adult killer whale, a school bus, and a 3-story building. A little upset, but an upset is an upset. It's March. Coverage of all of that and much, much more will be coming up after the weekend. We're going to be trying to bring you guys as many live updates as possible, so make sure you're keeping up with us and checking out DITV and the live blog. With 3 fouls, came back, had 2 points in the second half, so Illini did a great job shutting her down. That's a scary situation. They've been looking forward. There's so much pressure on them this entire year to have a successful season. Probably not pizza. That's okay, more for us. Even after proving himself by being one of the fastest guys on the team, he has still not received one of the highest honors that goes along with that, a scholarship. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 a.m., Addison Bichalt spends an hour lifting before he can make his way to the pool where he spends countless hours diving.
So there's like a time period from 9 to noon, and then we'll have a second practice from like around 1:30 to 4, so about 3 practices a day.
He's always first one on, usually the last one to leave, so that's a little indication that he likes to train. He loves to train, he's very efficient, doesn't stand around a lot, and he just likes to work hard.
Most people would feel comfortable jumping off a 3-meter springboard, but Addison competes his best at the 10-meter platform.
So not everybody can do tower, and Addison's really worked hard and came in last year with absolutely no platform work and learned an entire 10-meter list.
I know that I've gotten so much better with these practices. At first it was really like, wow, this is a lot of practicing, but just the thought of doing really well at Big Tens and doing really well, making it to NCAAs and going even further just makes me want to train harder.
It takes the mindset of a competitor to pace up 3 flights of stairs and then calmly walk to the edge of a concrete platform where 10 meters down is a still surface of water that goes only 17 feet deep. But it takes the want of being the best in the Big Ten to jump. Someday we might be seeing Addison jump for his dream, a gold medal at the Olympics. This is Taylor Axelson for Daily Iowan TV Sports. Tevin C. Mincy, the senior sprinter, not only has what it takes to probably be the fastest guy on this campus, but also an effective leader on his team.
Coming to this year, I knew that I had an All-American title under my belt. There just shouldn't be really anyone who can really keep up with me. Preseason training, it was more guided towards our actual events the whole year versus just doing a lot of endurance stuff all like throughout the whole preseason. So we were more technical a lot this year. And I pushed myself in the weight room a lot, and I just made sure I stayed on top of everything, all the side work Coach Woody gave us. I was the only one returning who was going to be here for a full season, and I knew that had to mean something. I feel like coaches were going to rely on me a lot more this year, especially to lead the freshmen. So if I wasn't even doing anything that well as a senior, what would make them really respect me? So a lot of this year was just earning respect and then making sure I kept it. As a captain, I feel like I always have to set the tone for my guys and for our practices and for our meets. I feel like if I could step up there and put my best self out there, that's going to encourage everyone else to do the same. I think it actually helps me do better, and like I really know I need to perform. And because I know that I have that pressure on me, I feel like I just strive under those kind of conditions. Taken away from the indoor championships, I know that I could have ran faster, though I had a bad start, and that's just one of the positives I can look at. I know I can run faster than what I did. And if I keep that in my mind, there's no telling what I can still do. You have to have a short-term memory a little bit when it comes to track because that race is over. I can't do anything about Big Tens now. It's done. I just have to look forward to the future. And now I just have to make sure I continue to push myself to run another 40 meters or so pretty hard, as fast as I can. I don't really want to put a limit on myself. I don't think I have any limits yet, so I can't really say how fast. I just know I want to be the fastest.
Even after proving himself by being one of the fastest guys on the team, he has still not received one of the highest honors that goes along with that, a scholarship. Dalen, back to you. On Saturday mornings, Hawkeye fans pour into Kinnick Stadium to see who will win the war. And if this is a battle, the University of Iowa football trainers are the medics. The best way to handle pressure is preparation. The week of evaluating players for Russ Haynes and his training team comes down to the few hours before the game. Players are artfully wrapped in perfectly placed spirals around wrists and ankles. When their movements are slowed down, their precision and experience are shown in the simplest form. And just like tape, the trainers keep this team at its strongest. They are under extreme pressure when they are on the sidelines. Each quarter brings new injuries, as play after play, two forces push each other for the win.
You're always feeling a little bit on edge. You're always preparing yourself for the worst, I guess, as far as making sure that you're prepared and ready to manage those injuries that may be catastrophic in nature.
It doesn't matter whether it's a broken bone or a cut on the elbow. Haynes and his team are at the player's side immediately, because when a player goes down, it is no longer the coach's call. Hawkeye Nation looks to this one group of people to make a choice that could determine the outcome of the game and, more importantly, the health of the athlete. So whether Haynes is in the training room, taping up an ankle, or on the field, checking on a player, he will always be there to walk them off. The pressure is welcomed. This is Taylor Axelson, Daily Iowan TV.